Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for this morning's Ag Report. Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks will prepare an environmental impact statement and conduct public scoping in the development of a new wolf management plan. Since the current plan was developed 20 years ago, new research, management tools and methods have been developed and implemented into the state's management strategy but are not described in the current plan. The new wolf management plan will include the latest science surrounding wolf management, better transparency, and be easier to update in the future. 2 scoping meetings will be held next month, and the deadline for comments is April 22nd. Well, the Montana FFA Association had a very successful 93rd annual convention in Great Falls last week. One of the most exciting aspects was 7 chapters receiving their charters. Montana now officially has chapters in Florence, Havre, Harrison, Augusta, Frenchtown, Belt, and Scobie, bringing the total to 108 chapters. Also some recognition for longtime FFA supporters. The Montana FFA Foundation received its largest individual donation ever from Roberta Kozlowski in memory of her husband John. Longtime Custer County FFA advisor Jack Larson received the Lee Boyer Lifetime Achievement Award. A special remembrance of FFA legend Bill Jimerson with a presentation of the inaugural Bill Jimerson Forever Legacy Award to past state advisor Leonard Lombardi, and Bill's son Jason presented 2 student-teacher scholarships to Tyler Noyes and Brooke Johnson. Thanks for joining us this morning. We'll see you back here shortly for the markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us back here for the Ag Report. Senator Jon Tester introduced the Industrial Hemp Act last week to ease regulatory burdens for farmers raising hemp for grain and fiber. The senator's bill would exempt farmers growing hemp from burdensome background checks and costly sampling and testing protocols. Senator Tester commented that Montana farmers don't need government bureaucrats putting unnecessary burdens on their operations, saying it's time to cut red tape and make it easier for farmers to get their product to market. The bill is supported by both the Montana Farmers Union and Farm Bureau. Well, higher corn weighed on the feeder futures Friday, but live cattle found support from improving cash prices. Dress cash sales were steady to $1 better from $2.63 to $2.66. Live trade $1.63 to $1.67. Feeder steers in Dickinson sold 3 to 6 higher. 5 weights from $2.30 to $2.55. 6 weight steers $2.15 to $2.38, and 7 weights $1.93 to $2.14, a top of $2.20. Bred ewes at the Newell sheep yards did sell lower. 2 to 3-year-old bred ewes from $2.10 to $2.25 ahead. 4 to 6-year-old ewes at $1.90. And a debunked rumor that Russia was contemplating restricting wheat exports created a big rally in the wheat market Friday that held on even after the rumor was disproved. Winter wheat ended up jumping 28 cents on Friday, and spring wheat climbed another 16. Well, that's going to do it for today's ag markets. Thanks so much for joining us, and have yourself a great week.